Here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the control. Now here's the first carry for DeMarco Murray. And he'll go.
The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because they all just talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it deep, and they have to respect that.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. But
usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate bottom line is no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him.
Here's Beckham. Set back. And he'll get it up the middle. They find some open field here. And they're going to get this. Play clock winding down. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Trying to. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Throwing middle, and clock's running down on first down. Murray. And this. On second down, here's Rodgers. Throw left side, complete on the play clock. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Steps away to his left. And I think the ball's out.
About it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession. No.
And he lost the football. And able to find.
That complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense?
Brady will try again on second down. And it's throwing is Brady on third down.
And they don't get there and tackle him in front. They're able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first ring, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move.
Again, it's Murray. Room here to run. And they get him down, but not much time.
Those guys on the field means strength, power, run the ball behind them.
Tight ends. Now a give. This is Murray.
Every year is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
That's going to be nothing. On third and long, it's Rodgers.
And your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And this one will not. On first and 10, here's Brady. And the tip that
it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath.
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. At a potential turning point. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And Graham's got it over the middle. Remaining here before we get to halftime. To the sideline.
Down to make that catch. Crafty.
Yep.
Wiley. Oh, definitely.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably.
But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, his defensive linemen, they covered things down for him because offensive guys, the linemen, what they're trying to do, as you know, is block the guy at the point of it.
A run. It's Murray.
And he'll forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. It's a leverage by the offensive line to
need to get the play off quickly. Now a give. Left side. This is Murray. Murray fighting. Lost. For this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the control. First carry for the Hall of Famer Emmitt Smith. Just a young
that one. Come back and get him the next time.
Looking to throw. Oh, a battle for
back up and play coverage deep. We're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust,
they're going to look to throw. Jeffrey with a catch left side. Alshon Jeffrey. And all the way in. Touchdowns have taken a first quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the foot.
And they end up in the end zone.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll put. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's a
what? You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Touchdown! Tying this thing out. It's good, and we're all tied.
Last time on offense,
And hit behind the line. He lost the foot.
comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. This one grabbed by A.J. Green.
Into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because
They'll look to throw. And that is...
and bats it away.
They'll look to throw. And this is...
Good about themselves gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
And the punt over the side
I
is...
hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments.
Touchdown, 49ers! The defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level in the play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking...
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down just...
What you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5.
They go back to the ground with Smith. And he's able to get this...
I did, and he always turns it into more typical, and he keeps his offense on track.
And they'll be inside.
But I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley.
The defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked by the Hall of Famer Mel Blount.
But oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tough.
Rodgers with a keeper. 2 yards. One sneak. I can't remember any.
Yeah, it's a rare call because normally you're going to... Because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, unfortunately it ended in a big drop.
Now it's Rodgers. He gets it to run back and 3 tight ends. Now a first down carry by Bell. And some space here. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. It's a come out here in the eye. On second down, here's Henry. And able to push his... Throwing is Rodgers on third down. That'll be it. And Vinatieri's kick is... This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll be brought...
The offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on...
It's running down. To throw is Rodgers. Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski.
He did after the catch.
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving...
I was just going to say, maybe that gives them a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Love that the play caller did not immediately... Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that can be a throwaway down.
And now a carry here for their fullback. Stays on his feet. And your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally.
After the penalty, it's Bell. And he's got 4 out in the pistol. Throwing now is Rodgers. That's complete. Right around playoff quickly. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown. And that'll make this a 3-score game. Now Jones. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they'll try and start this drive in the air. Green's got it over the middle. Now back to throw. Out to the left here to Reed.
Run anything and catch the ball as we just saw there.
And no escaping this.
He has to pick up on when to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off